Well, hey y'all, I have been just slaving in this kitchen all night long trying to come up with something good. Look at this mess I got all over me. I tell you what, I've been making stuff, mixing stuff, eating stuff. I've lost some weight, but I put on about 4 pounds trying to taste all this stuff. But today, this is for Miss Paula Dean and for the Philadelphia, the Real Women of Philadelphia crew there. I have come up with some wonderful lip-smacking picnic party beans. These things will be wonderful. A hit everywhere. Everybody that's tried them so far has loved them. Okay, anyways, over here at the stove, I've already got my green peppers and my onions. I've got a 1/3 cup of oil going with these. It's 1 real large green pepper diced and 1 large onion diced. Well, I had these on cooking for just a few minutes. I have put my bacon, which will be going on top of our picnic party beans, in the microwave. Okay? I'm going to take this off, the bacon. I don't get it, it's a little crisp, but not like burnt crisp because it will be cooking a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and add, we're going to be adding 4 tablespoons of delicious bacon drippings to these beans. So I'm going to go ahead and get that going in there. These cut off. We'll move these on over here. Okay, let's see here. We're going to be adding today, we're going to be using the Philadelphia cream cheese. It's the chive and onion. So we're going to add 2 ounces. Now, if you want to make a lot of beans for a big party or for a big group of people, you just have to double the amount of beans and double the amount of everything that you use. But we're just making this smaller amount today, so we're going to be using 2 ounces of the chive and onion cream cheese. We're going to go ahead and mix all this stuff up in our pan here. I've already put the 4 tablespoons of bacon drippings, and that's going to give these beans a wonderful flavor. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of mustard. We've got, of course, wonderful brown sugar. It's a 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar. A little bit of salt and pepper, make it taste good. I'm going to add about 1 cup of ketchup. Okay. We're going to add 1 1/2 to 2 cups of water. It depends on how runny you like your beans. A lot of people like thick beans. You know, if you normally let beans cool for a little bit, they will thicken up. When they first come out of the oven, they're a little bit thinner, but I don't like my beans real dry. So I add about 1 1/2 to 2 cups of water in that. Okay, we're going to add this 55-ounce can of the Bush's baked beans. Get all these good old beans out of here. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to just stir this up really good, make sure that we get all this stuff blended well. Then we're going to be putting it over in, you can put it in any kind of dish. Now we are going to be baking this on about 425 instead of 400. So some people don't like using a baking dish over, a glass dish over 400, but in my oven it does okay. So I'm going to use a glass dish, and we're going to put it on about 425 for about 35 minutes. Every oven cooks different, so you don't really, know exactly for sure, but I do mine about 35 minutes. Got this stirred up really good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pour this over into our dish. And I always make sure that I rake it out really good because all that juice that's left on there is what's going to make these beans thinner texture. That way when they cook up, they'll be just the right thickness. They won't be real dried out. Nothing like some dried out party beans, are they? Okay, now we got this on there, all that good stuff mixed together. And what I did is I had about 1 pound of bacon, and I've already pre-cooked it in the microwave just to get the bacon drippings and all that, while my onions and green peppers. And you can crumble it up, or you can just lay it out over the top of your dish. I just normally just kind of lay mine out here and yonder. That way everybody, when they get some of these beans, will get some of this delicious bacon, and it is wonderful. Kind of place them around. Now look at how pretty that looks. Can you see that? Now when we put this in the oven, now you can put raw bacon on here. We'll go ahead and cut this oven on. But when you put this in the oven and you have raw bacon, it has a tendency not to get done and brown. And I really like my bacon brown. So I'm going to put this in here, like I said, for about 30-35 minutes on 425. Let me get this. Then we have one that we've already done. Look at this. Does this not look absolutely delicious? That right there is our completed, then luscious, lip-smacking picnic party beans. I'm going to get me a little bite of them, and that bacon always makes it wonderful. I tell you what, you can't beat that. Hope you get you some ingredients, try it, eat up and enjoy.